it seems like everybody's starting to realize that the ocean is the place to be.
Welcome to Colonize the Ocean podcast, where we discuss oceanic colonization, exploration, and education with your hosts Adam Jewell and Brendan Traxler.
So a lot has been going on in the news here recently, not only the news, but just in general about stuff going on with the ocean. You've got SpaceX and their issues with the FAA and trying to get flight licenses to speed along the process of Starship, and people looking towards the ocean as an opportune moment for them to start launching in international waters. You've got organizations, companies like Ocean Builders, who has been in the forefront for several years now, building the future of floating houses. They are starting a 100-day challenge of their lead designer living underwater in an underwater room there at one of their floating houses. You've got companies like Arktide and Arkpad, and even recently I spoke with Oliver over at Tiny Box, who we've had on before as well. He's looking now at a floating tiny home pretty much. So you've got all these little organizations out here, and those are just the ones I know of right off the cuff here without doing too much research into it. Then you still have got Deep, who is working aggressively to have something underwater beginning next year. You've got Fabian Cousteau and Proteus that they're moving along with that. We have all these different organizations out there that are spending time and money and effort into the ocean is the future and preparing it, because that is the next region that's going to blow up very quickly. Everybody's going to be jumping on board and mark my words here, like we've been preaching here for years and stuff like that, how the oceans are the future, and it's just going to be one of those S-curve moments where people are talking about it and they're a little bit going, then everybody's going to jump on board. Really, honestly, one of the big things it could be is the space thing. If Elon moves Starship or SpaceX into more of the launching from the ocean, that's drastically going to change the game of developing floating platforms for what he needs to do, which will then bring commerce around it. So the oceans are exciting time, like I've been saying for years now, but it's just every week it seems like there's something new coming out and more momentum going towards it. So exciting times. The question, I guess, for this time is who's gonna be the breakthrough? Is it going to be SpaceX? Is it going to be one of these floating programs? Whether it is Ocean Builders, Arktide, Arkpad, will it be some land-based organization that develops into the ocean like Tiny Box? Who's it going to be? I mean, it's going to be Atlantic Sea Colony, obviously, but in your opinion, outside of us, who's it going to be?